E.
Yes.
P.
Yes.
M.
Yes.
Wimple? I win.
No.
What?
It was Dimple, not Wimple. I win.
Rematch.
That was the rematch?
What do you read?
A torrid love story. He's just taken off her veil. Things are heating up.
Well, you're reading about Greek politics.
I thought it was the same thing.
Look here. Apparently, if you pull on your hair once a day, it actually grows longer.
Really?
No.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Is that for me?
Maybe.
What are you doing later?
Working.
But you work for me.
Clever, but I work with your mother.
Well, soon you'll all work for me.
And until then. I'm sorry. I have work later.
Well, when I'm in charge, I'll get every night off. And save some of that for me.
They're getting impatient and they've noticed.
About us?
Yes. You're going to have to make a decision soon.
I know.
If not, your son can marry you off to whoever you like. He likes.
I wouldn't do that.
Don't count on it.
I'll manage.
How do you manage?
What do you mean?
Do not go crazy, all alone against us idiots.
I'm not alone. Not really.
Do you miss him?
I did. But it's been 20 years. You can only go mad with loneliness for so long. I was in a constant state of terror for 10 years. I would stay awake all night because I was afraid of nightmares. Blood floating on the water and dead flowers around broken, twisted necks. It turned out I couldn't dream of anything worse than what I imagined when I was awake. I paced my room a lot, took deep breaths, held my son. Odysseus was a good man, and I was so young then. I thought if he died, I would never find anyone to replace him. Maybe some old millionaire would marry me, but...
Did you love him?
I liked him. A lot. I barely knew him, but I liked him. Being married to him was like a year out of somebody else's life. Like a fairy tale. A dream. But this is reality. This is my life, and I'm happy with it. Well, except for all those old trolls sitting in my house. It's just been so long since he left. It's funny how the time passes. It seems to go so quickly for about 10 years, and then you turn around one day and realize that it has been 10 years, and you feel like you've lived 20 lifetimes. That first 10-year marker was 10 years ago. So soon I'll feel older than the gods.
You're not that old.
I hope that's what my husband will say. Yes, I know.
He's not coming back.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm a widow, not a puppy. Don't worry, I have a son, a house, servants. I have a beautiful garden and books and a beach. I should be on a flyer for tourism. If Odysseus were to come back, that would be... He was a wonderful man, but he won't, so I might as well just keep on going as I am.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I think I'll go back inside, check on dinner, see if Telemachus helped Emmaus like I asked. I don't know what got into him running away like that. Scared me to death. You know, he was gone for a month. I mean, honestly.
Penelope. I mean, what are you going to do?
I can't believe it. Scared me to death. Ugh. Well, he's only a teenager. Well, now he's almost 20, hardly a teenager. Now I do feel old.
Penelope, what are you going to do? They're getting impatient. You're going to have to make a decision.
I know what you meant. And I don't know. I think I'll go back inside, check on dinner.
Hey, kid. Kid.
What?
Where's Penelope?
I don't know where my mother is.
Leave it. She's probably screwing Amphinomus.
Easy. Your dad never taught you how to fight.
If he comes back,
Dad,
then you'll have to deal with me!
have fun with that, kid.
Hey, you let him go.
Oh, somebody loves you, boy. Think he's been loving your mother, too?
Shut up, Eurymachus. You let him go. He's just a kid. Fucking, if any of you lays a finger on my mother, I will skin you!
Getting cozy, Amphinomus?
You're all set then?
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, just because you've got a pretty face doesn't mean she's yours.
She's not mine.
Good, because we've got ideas.
If only you had a brain to put them in.
Very funny lover, boy.
What sort of ideas?
Telemachus is getting gutsy.
So?
We're gonna get him drunk tonight when we play cards.
He's so young he can't hold his drink, see?
So not be surprised if he fell a long way down.
Penelope would kill you.
She'll never find out. It'll be an accident.
And then it's every man for himself. We'll make her choose.
He's just a kid.
Not for long. He'll be of age next week.
How do you know I won't tell Penelope?
You won't.
She'd trust me, she'd believe me.
Well, if you do tell her, then all she'll have left to choose of you is your brain all over her floor. So your only chance of getting her is keeping quiet.
And we need you to be the one who gets him drunk and pushes him.
Why me?
Because she trusts you.
I think the blue dress for the evening. Until the cooks of the last goats Melantho sold us were skin and bones. If the next batch aren't fat enough, I'm not paying him.
Anything else?
Yes, put in an order for 3 more crates of apples. I like the green ones, but red will do if that's all they have.
Isn't 3 too many?
No, they keep a while. And once you've done that, I want you to call in a meeting with the commander. I want to fund repairs to the barracks. They look pathetic. Oh, and we also need to post 50 more units around the western coast. I don't trust those Italians as far as I can spit. Oh, and one more thing. Tell the girls that their singing is lovely, but to keep it down at 4 in the morning. I know it helps the work go faster, but maybe you could keep it until at least 5.
Of course. So, are you gonna marry him?
What?
Amphinomus.
Oh, no. Maybe.
He's the nicest of the bunch.
I guess. I keep looking for Odysseus in his face. Odysseus had a funny way of meeting my eye and smiling at me from across the table. And I could listen to him lecture me about battle tactics all night long and never get bored. I used to tell him he should have been a poet, not a king, but he was a good king. And the way he used to look at me, I keep on looking for that in Amphinomus's face, but I never see it. But still, he's the only one of them that I could ever look at me practically writing love letters. Maybe Odysseus will just come back and beat them all up.
There you go, all zipped up.
Is Telemachus back yet?
Yes, and he's brought someone with him.
Not again. Who is it this time?
I really don't know. He's dressed kind of strange.
Well, at least he didn't run away. Count your blessings. You've grown up so fast. Take care of my boy, won't you?